Hello, good morning, everyone. A basic intermediate session Pilates this morning. So I hope you're well. Thank you for joining. So I want you to stand, you can grab some weights. I want you to stand your feet together or apart, whichever makes you feel comfortable. You're going to shift your weight for me. Shift your weight from forward onto your toes, but you see, you're kind of leaning forward. And then I want you to shift your weight back onto the heels, but keep the toes down. And then you shift and lean forward, just as you can, just as your body allows. Now you're going to lean to the side. Leaning to the side, keeping the toes and the heels down, bringing it to the middle, and the whole body is moving with you. Leaning and bring it back. Now, I want you to bend your knees, and you're going to put your hands onto your knees. And you're going to start circling the knees. And then other side. And then I want you to put your hands onto your hips and then just move to the side, stretch it out. Bring it to the middle and just stretch it out. Lean into that hip. And then lean into the side and then lean forward and lean into the side and then roll that hip back, leaning so that you can feel that stretch, leaning over, trying to keep the feet down. Circle it forward, leaning into the side, circling back. Very good. And then other direction. Other direction. Leaning into it. These small little movements are important for movement in the hips and waking up the body. Very good. From here, feet hip distance apart, I want you to just lift the heels and bring them down. Just lift them, just where you can. Lift. Another 2 for me. Now you just grab your weights. You're going to lift your shoulders and slide them down. Imagine your shoulder blades is laying flat on the rib cage and it's sliding up on the rib cage and down on the rib cage. Now lift the arms up, circle it down for me, bend the knees, hang and roll up, lift the arms up, circle the arms down, bend the knees and start rolling down, roll up, lift the arms up, circle the arms down, bend the knees and roll down, bend the knees, straighten the knees as you roll up. Last one, lift the arms, circle it down, bend the knees, bring the weights to the floor, hang the head, and then press through the heels and lengthen up through the spine. Now, from here, I want you to get onto your cat stretch position, 4-point kneeling. You're going to inhale and exhale to press the spine up to the ceiling. Bring the top of the head down. So the shoulder blades are sliding away from each other. Inhale. Then bring it, exhale, bring it back into the neutral position, straight back, pressing the arms away and through the back of the throat. Then lift the eye-line, arch the back. And then you bring the spine up to the ceiling. Bring it back to neutral, shoulder blades slide together, lower rib into the body. You must be able to do that. And then lift the eye-line, arch the back. And then I want you to lean back with the arched back. Careful for hyperextending the neck, just even back neck extension. Underarmpit muscles slide down towards the hips, shift forward. Around the spine, now press back. Bring the chin in, lay down, stretch. And then bring it back in 4-point kneeling. So now I want you to have that feet flat. Open the knees and then bring the head down, forehead down onto the mat. Breathe into the side of the lungs and exhale. Get back onto 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes for me and then you get back Stretching that if you can. And then back on forward knee. Now from there, we're going to do the 100 in straight legs. If you can't do the straight legs, keep the knees bent or bring them down to the floor. We're going to inhale, now chin connect the lower abdominals and exhale to flex forward and then lengthen the legs long. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the legs 2, 3, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 52. 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 62, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 82, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 92, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees free and bring that shoulders and the head down and bring the feet back down to the floor. All right, from there, bring the knees into the chest and just circle that knees. Yes, circle it. And circle the other way. Put the one foot down and put the other foot down. Okay, from there, we're going to do following exercise. Now, you lay onto your back, you're going to lift your chest forward. You're going to put your hands behind the head. You're going to bring the heels together and the toes apart. So the knees are apart, lifting the chest. You're going to press away, point the toes, and then you're going to bring it back, and you're going to exhale to press away, open the legs for me, flex the feet, and then bring the soles of the feet together, open up the toes away, and then press through the heels. Open up the legs, bring the soles of the feet together, lift that chest, separate the toes, and press through the heels. Squeeze the inner thighs. Open it out, bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, open the toes, press away, open last one, bend the knees, soles of the feet together, toes open, and now press away. Now pull back, put the soles of the feet together, open the legs, squeeze the heels together, pull back, put the soles of the feet together, open the legs, bring the heels together, squeeze legs, bring it back in. Put the head down if it's too much in the abdominals, or either lift. Open the legs, bring the heels together and pull back, toes back. Soles of the feet together, open the legs and bring the heels together and bring it back. Soles of the feet together, last one. Open up the legs, bring the heels together, squeeze the legs, pull it back and bring the soles of the feet together. Put one foot down, other foot down and bring the head back down. Now, the next one, you're going to roll the hips side to side, feet on the floor. So squeezing that inner thighs together, shoulders down for me, shoulder blades slide together down the back and in a V. Now you're going to roll the knees to the side, the feet are staying on top of one another, arms in a V. Exhale, recruit the abdominals, lower rib to move closer. Bring the knees in, inhale to bring it over that hip main lift, and then exhale to bring it back. Inhale to roll it over, and exhale, lower rib to hip. So one movement here, inhale, glutes, recruitment, squeezing the knees, and inhale, and exhale. Last two sets. Last one set. Very good. Okay. Now from there, I want you to bring the one knee up and then the other knee up in tabletop. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Now I want you to press the hands onto the knees, press it away, and press the knees into the hands. You can lift the head, lift the chest, and just press it away. Feel how the under armpit muscles are activating, sliding down towards the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower the head back down and bring the feet back down to the floor. Then you're going to press the hands in the top of the knees. Or lift one knee and then lift the other knee. So now lift the chest. Now you press down into the knees and press the knees against the hands. Okay, now you're going to curl the tailbone. So release and curl the tailbone. Release. So in this lumbar area, you want a little bit of flexion. So we are moving the lower spine. I want you to press the hands into the knees and knees into the hands. And then just tuck that tailbone, curl that lower part of the body. And last one. And then bring the head down and bring the feet back down. Okay, so now I want you to lift the chest for me. You're lifting the chest. You're going to lift one knee, lift the other knee. You're going to lengthen the legs long. Now remember, if this lever is too much, just bring it higher. This is easier, this is more difficult, okay? So from there, we're going to have a lateral rotation, so the toes is up. You bring the knees back, heels together, toes apart. Lift that chest, and then you press away, point the toes, and open, close, open, close, open, close, bend back, flex feet. Press away, point toes, open, close, open, close, open, close 3 times. Bring it back, flex the feet, and press away, point the toes. So it's the whole time a lateral rotation from the hip. Okay, so the toes and the kneecaps are turned out. Last 3. Last one. And bring it back. Okay, now put one foot down, put the other foot down for me, and bring the head back down to the floor. Now, bring one knee up, other knee up. You're going to interlace the fingers again, lift that chest, lengthen the legs along. Now, open the one leg. The one leg is still straight forward, and the other one is coming out to the side. And now the other leg, and bring it in. Out to the side and 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 in. We've got 2 more sets. Last set. Bend the knees and bring the head down and bring the feet down. If you want to, you can do another 5 of that. That was a good one. Okay, so now we're going to lay onto the side the spinal rotation. Just a modification here. So we're going to bring that top leg in front of us in a 90-degree angle. We're going to grab the bottom leg's foot, pull the knee back, and then this bottom arm, we're going to just press the knee down, bring the head down, and then roll the shoulder back for me. Now, when you're in this position, I want you to breathe into the side of the lungs, expanding the ribs, and exhale. And exhale. And now we're going to release, and we're going to just roll to the other side and do the other side. What a beautiful day this again today. Nice and crispy and cool. Okay, so bring that knee 90 degrees forward. You're going to grab the bottom foot with the top hand, pull the knee back, this bottom arm, bring it onto the knee. You're going to lower the head and just roll that shoulder blade towards the floor. So you want to aim for and focus to bring that shoulder down and the shoulder blade. I know it's maybe not possible, but just the focus, to put the focus there. I want you to breathe in the lungs and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and release. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of arms. We're going to first do it without weights. If you feel that you want to get yourself some wrist weights or ankle weights, you can always add that to some of your exercises, depending on how strong you are. Okay, but I've got some loose weights here that I'm going to be using. Now, I want you to sit with the legs straight. You can either put the one leg over the other, like so, or you can just squeeze them together. Here needs to be adduction going on, so the legs are moving towards each other. I want you to sit up nice and tall. You're going to make the hands and fists and put them on the breastbone, their knees together. You're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to roll off the back of the sit bones. Just roll to that place. Now, bring the arms out to the side and turn the palms towards the back. Now you're going to come forward with your head. Bring the arms back in line with the shoulders as much as you can. See there. Now you're going to lift that arms up a little bit more and forward, as if you're swimming a butterfly stroke. Forward, and then sit up nice and tall for me. Now, if you have weights with you, that's totally fine. Inhale, exhale to bring the weights to the breastbone. Roll off the back of the sit bone, squeeze in the thighs. You turn the weights towards the back, then you come forward with the head, hands in line with the shoulders. Then lift the arms and then circle it forward like a butterfly stroke. Arms in line with the shoulders, and then sit up nice and tall, as if you're holding a big round ball in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall, exhale to melt off the back of the sit bones, weights onto the breastbone, bring the arms out to the side, palms to the back, bring the hands back in line with the shoulders, lift the arms and bring them forward, back of the hands meeting, and then returning it into a nice round circle, hugging a tree. Inhale to lengthen, squeeze that bum cheeks, and exhale to roll up the back of the sit bones, hands onto the breastbone. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Bring the weights, palms to the back. Exhale. Bring the arms in line, the hands in line with the shoulders. Lift the arms and circle it forward. Back of the hands together. Then you can turn the palms towards each other and bring it into a circle, sitting up straight. Last one, bring it in. Arms out to the side, palms back. Exhale. Head forward, arms back in line with shoulders. Lift arms and circle it forward, butterfly. Back of the hands together. Lift up, sit up straight, and turn the palms and round circle. Then from there, we're going to do the next one. We can flex the feet now. So I want you to do it without weights first. So the arms is up like so, sitting up nice and tall, squeezing the sit bones. We're going to inhale to hinge. So you see my back straight, so it's like a hinge of a door there. Now from here, we're going to lift that arm straight up. We're going to bring the arms down as if you're scooping and bringing it back over like so. Then doing a butterfly stroke just the way you've done it before. And then bring it up for me. We're going to hinge back, sit up straight, reach up to the sky, bring the arms down, scoop down, and butterfly back, sit up tall. Bring the weights in. Okay, so lift that arms, squeeze the legs together. Inhale. Exhale to hinge. Inhale. Exhale to reach the weights up to the ceiling. Now bring the weights down, touch the mat, slide them back, bring the head forward, hands in line with shoulders, lift the arms, circle it forward, back of the hands together, and then bring it up. And we hinge, squeeze the legs together. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, bring the arms down, shush them back, bring the head forward, hands in line with shoulders. Circle the arms forward, back of the hands together, and then bring it back into that position. Two more. Hinge, squeeze legs. Exhale, reach up with weights. Bring the arms, swish them down through the mat. Bring the head down, hands in line with shoulders. Lift them up, circle forward. Butterfly stretch, back of the hands together, and lift that waist up. We hinge, last one. Exhale to lift and reach. Switch the arms forward, reach back, hands in line, shoulders. Lift forward, butterfly stroke, back of the hands together, and lift the arms up in a 90 degree. And you can put them down. Now nice shoulder rolls back, and then forward. Don't use too heavy weights. Remember, this is supporting, warming up the supporting muscles around shoulder, and getting nice tone there. All right, so swan dive breath. So we lay onto our front, turn the feet out to the side. So like a ballerina style, turn the toe and the knees out. Nice active back legs. Hands in line with the face and just off the mat. Shoulder blades slide together, connect lower abdominals. Roll that marble away with the nose and exhale to press up. Inhale to hold it there and exhale to bend the elbows and bring it back down. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades together, exhale, and then lift up. Inhale to hold, and exhale to bend the elbows and bring it back down. One more. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades together, connect lower abdominals. Exhale to send that breastbone away. Inhale to hold it, and exhale to bring it back down. Very good. Now press out into a shoulder stretch for me. Bring it into 4-point kneeling, tuck the toes, push the bum up to the ceiling, press the chest towards the knees, bring the heels down to the floor and stretch. You can bend the one knee, bend the other knee. If this is a better position for you, then you just adjust your legs to suit your body. Stretch it, bend the knees and bring it back down to the floor. Now, I want you to grab a long band, fair band. I'm going to put it under your knees for me. Okay. Now get some tension in the band there, the hands. There we go. Okay. So now I want you to lengthen through the spine, shoulder blades slide together and down back. So we're going to just pull the arms back, move the arms forward, and then move them back. Now look to the side, look forward. Look to the other side, look forward, and release. And we're going to bring the arms back, move to the side, look to the other way, look forward, and release. Now other side. We press back, we look to the side, forward, and release. And press back, look, other side, forward, and release. And press back, left, right, forward, release. And press back, right, left, and forward, and release. I want you to press back, and then we pulse there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release, and press back, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, straight arms, and bring it back. And we're going for again, press back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it back, and press back with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release it. Now, nice deep shoulder rolls, and then forward. Very good. Lay onto your back. There we go. All right. So now, I just want you to open the legs wide, and you're going to just bring the legs, the knees to the side. Just flop over the knees to the side. I want you to feel the stretch. Then bring it back to the middle. And then just bring that legs over, stretch it there, breathe into it. When you bring it back to the middle, you recruit the abdominals and bring it back. Okay? Just one more time. Bring it back to the middle and exhale. Very good. Okay. So then from there, I want you to lay onto your stomach for breaststrokes. Hands next to your shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs together, nose down. Inhale to slide the shoulder blades together, connect the lower abdominals. Exhale to dive into the water. Inhale to circle it back, eye forward. Exhale to dive down into the water. Inhale to circle it back. And exhale to dive down and inhale, circle back. And exhale, down, down. And inhale, circle back. Exhale, down. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Last one. And bring the hands down next to the shoulders. Now from here, I just want you to grab the one foot for me and pull it in towards the bum. With that knee. Breathe. And then just switch it over to the other side. Just bring that foot towards the bum. Activate the other leg knee as well. Press it into the floor. Shoulder blade side to get it down. And release that leg knee. Then from there, you're reaching the arms forward. And we're going to inhale and exhale, nose down to lift the arms and the legs. And we do swimming for 20, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Inhale to hold and exhale to lower it back down. Now press out into a shoulder stretch. Breathe deeply. And exhale. We're going to press up. We're going to do the mermaid stretch. So bring that one leg forward and one leg to the side. If you can't do this, then you just sit with both legs to the side, okay? If that's also hard, then you sit either way, best for you. You can sit a little bit higher onto the cushion as well. That will also help. All right, so inhale to lift the arm of the leg that's in front of you and flex over, spider crawl fingers away. Bring the arm down to the floor, chin in, reach away with the fingers. Inhale to lift and reach the arm up, shoulder blade side to bring it down, back, bring it down. Now inhale to lift and stretch and reach, and exhale to flex it over. Here's nice and flexing. Inhale to lift and reach, and exhale to bring it down. Stretch over the legs for me. Okay, anchor both hips for me as much as you can. Square ribs, shoulders, the hand of the leg that's in front of you. This hand you're going to lift up, palm towards the body, and then you're going to flex over. Try to anchor that hip as much as possible. And then spider crawl fingers further away. And then rotate down, chin in. There we go. Then inhale to lift and reach the arm up and bring it down. Lift the other arm up and exhale to flex it over. And lift the arm up and bring it back down. Okay. Now, from here, I want you to lay onto your back again. So we're going to lift the legs for me. We're going to interlace the fingers and we're going to lift the chest. We're going to extend the legs, and I want you to do as if you were running and running and running and running. So I want you to kind of flex the foot, point the foot, flex the foot, point the foot. You can do it up here as well if you do. There we go. So it's flexing that foot and pointing the toe. Woo, I'm clicking. All my joints are clicking. My goodness, get that going. It's like running. And you can bring it down. If it's too hard, so extending, bending, flexing. Extending, bending, and flexing. So extending, bending, and flexing. Extending, bending, flexing, and bring it back. Bring the feet back down, and then we're going to sit forward free. We're going to do rolling like the ball. First, we do a modification with feet down. Now you sit off the back of the sit bone, shoulder blades slide together down the back. And then I want you to breathe in and exhale to roll it down. Inhale and exhale to bring it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to hold and exhale to bring it up. So nice strong abdominals. You're keeping that C-curved spine. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Working the abdominals, squeezing the bum cheeks, squeezing the knees. Inhale, last one, and exhale. Now I want you to lift one foot, lift the other foot. So now we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Try not to straighten the butt. So keep it rounded spine. Keep that strong abdominals and squeezing the glutes. Last three. Shoulder blades slide together down the back. Now you're going to bring it back for 6. So roll back. Only onto the shoulders. Recruit abdominals, squeeze the glutes. Last one. Now roll back, and now we're going to press up on the hands. See, you're on the feet. And roll back, press up on the hands. 2 more. Last one. We're going to roll back, reach the arms forward, and roll back. Reach the arms forward. If you can't do this, do the normal roll. There we go. Last one. And now we're going to stand up if you can. Okay? All right. From here, full push-up. 2. So we're going to inhale to lengthen through the spine, not the chin. Roll it down. We walk forward. We bend, 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 and exhale to press away. Bend the knees and roll it up. So legs side together, down back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to now the chin, roll it down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And bend, 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 and exhale. And we walk back, we bend the knees, and we roll up. Very good. One more. To roll it down, walk into a plank. We bend the knees, and we bend the knees here. You can carry on with the full push-ups, or you can just do the push-up prep. So bring the hips forward for me, squeeze the knees together. You're going to bend the elbows and exhale to press back up. Inhale, 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 exhale. In, in, in. In, in, in. In, in, in. In, in, in. Last 2, in, and exhale. Squeezing that inner thighs. Now just press back. And then roll up for me. Lay onto your back for single leg stretch. Bring right thighs. Roll back, keep that chest lifted, lengthen the leg long. And we are going. 3, 4. So reach long with that leg. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the legs together, interlace the fingers behind the head. Rotate the chest towards the knee. And we go. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knees together, lengthen the legs long, reach to the ankles. Remember, if you can't do this one, you feel leggy, just put the hands behind the head, okay? Lift that chest. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the legs up, bend the knees, bring the head down, and bring the feet down. From there, I want you to lift feet hip distance apart, press the shoulders in the mat, shoulder blades slide together down the back, and exhale to lift the hips and bring them down. You just lift them. Pressing through the arms and squeezing the bum cheeks when you get there. I want you to firmly press through the big toe, small toe, heel. And I want you to send that kneecaps away. Keep them in alignment with the hip. Do not flare. Last two. Last one. Now keep it there. Shift the weight to the right side, lift the left knee to tabletop and tap it down for me and lift. 2, we do 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We bring it down, shift the weight to the left side, lift the right knee, bring it down, we tap it. Keep that 90-degree angle. 4, 5, and 6. Bring it down, inhale, and exhale to bring it down. Now from there, we're going to inhale and exhale to lift the knee, lift the hips, press into the arms, shift the weight to the right foot, and lift the left knee, lift the toe, flex the foot, bring it in line with the knee, lift, in line with the knee, lift. So exhale to lift, last 3, last 2, 1. Bend the knee, bring it down, lift the other side, keep this hips stable and keep it up there. Lengthen the leg, flex the foot, bring it in line with the knee, and point every time up to the ceiling. Flex, point. Exhale, last one. Bend the knee, bring it down, and bring the hips down. Bring the knees into the chest, and just go from side to side. Just massage the spine. Very good. From here, we roll onto our sides, press up, and we just do the saw. Squeeze out sit bones, lengthen through the spine, pull the muscles up from the kneecaps, toes, palms forward. We're going to inhale to rotate, thumb down at the back, exhale, head down to the knee, stretch and reach past the ankle, outside ankle. Inhale, stack the spine, lift the thumb, and bring it to the front. Inhale to rotate, thumb down, the back. Exhale, head down to the knee, switch and reach in opposite direction. Inhale to stack the spine, lift the thumb, and exhale to the front. Inhale to rotate, thumb down, exhale, head down to knee. Inhale to stack the spine, lift the thumb, exhale to the front. Inhale to rotate, thumb down at the back, exhale, head down to the knee. Inhale to stack the spine, lift the thumb, and exhale to the front. Bring the arms down, and we lay onto the side. Very good. Onto your shoulder, or you can just bring it down like so. So now if you're on your shoulder, make sure that the rib cage is not hanging, but it's lifting. Bring the feet 45 degrees forward, toes back, lift. You can grab your weight. Okay, so you're going to lift the foot hip height, then bring the arm up here if you want to. Make sure you're pressing away. So it's inhale, inhale, and exhale. Anchor the bottom leg for me really strong. We do 8. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Last 3. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring the leg forward and bring it down. Bring the arm down. Okay, now just let's do the other side. 45 degrees forward with the legs. Press up, chest, square forward. Press up with that arm. Weight up to the ceiling. Lift that leg, anchor the bottom leg. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Careful for tipping the pelvis forward. So just nice strong legs and abdominals. Inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Last 2. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, and bring that leg forward and bring it down, bring the arm down. Okay, so now we're going to do the side leg series. So you can grab your loop band, yeah, and put that around the ankles. How's that? Okay, we're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Lengthen that legs along, and then you bring this head down for me. See, the ribcage is lifted. Ribcage lifted. Elongation of the neck from the spine, back neck, even back neck extension, lengthen through the legs. We're going to lift that leg, flex the foot down. So the bottom leg is nicely and anchored, strongly pressed down into the mat. Like a paintbrush, you are painting. Point and flex. Point and flex. You need to squeeze the inner thighs when you bring the thighs down together. Squeezing the glutes, recruiting the abdominals. Lift the leg. Now we're going to do circles. We can press up on the arm or lay down. Daniel circles backwards. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And other direction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We hold it there. I'm going to lower my body down. And then we lift the lower leg and bring both down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift, 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 and lower. Squeeze glutes. When you're lifting the legs together, last one. Lift, lift, and bring it down. Now lift the one leg, bring the foot back, and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward and bring it back down. And we lift both legs and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. We lift the leg, tap it down in front, lift, tap it to the back, lift, tap. 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10. And bring the leg down. Very good. Now from here, I want you to bring the palm down, bring the hand onto the side, at legs, and we press up in a banana smile arm. So we press up with the arm, slide the hand down the thigh and lift the legs together. So squeezing that inner thighs and keeping a nice strong core, squeezing the glutes. Last one. And bring it in. Very good. Now from there, I want you just to grab the top foot, pull it back. Bring this leg forward like so. Press that knee away from you. Bottom leg. Very good. And then you can press up, go to the other side. Hook the hand. Very good. Okay. Weight close. Almost done. Okay, so lengthen through that leg swing, shoulder blades slightly further down the back. Lift that leg, flex it, and bring it down. So anchor the bottom leg for me. Point and lift and flex down. 5, 7, 8. Squeeze that inner thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Now lift that leg. And then remember, I've lifted myself up. So what you've done on the one side, you do on the other side. 5, 4, 2, 1. Kneecaps facing the front, eh? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Now I'm going to lower my body again. Remember, see the rib cages are lifted. So lift the leg, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lift and lower. So lengthening through that leg swing. Lengthening through the legs without tipping the hip back, okay? Really recruiting the abdominals, squeezing the glutes together. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Now, bring that one leg, the top leg up, anchor the bottom leg, bring the foot back, and we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We bring it forward and we bring it down. Both legs to lift. So we're working the obliques here. 6, 7, lengthen through that toes. And last one. Now lift that leg, tap the toe in the front, lift it and tap it at the back. And 4. Lengthen through that leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now bring the palm down, bring the hand onto the side. Inhale, exhale, recruit abdominals, squeeze the glutes, and lift up, flex up. So you're lifting your legs and you're pressing up on the arm. You're not sitting back, sit back. Really strongly recruit the abdominals. Make the legs nice and tight, lengthen, get that lengthening going. And slide the hand down the thighs. Last one, and exhale. Bring it down. Grab that foot for me. Bring the knee back. Bring that leg forward for me. Push the knee back. Shoulder blades lie together down the back. Very good. And release. Now, feet hip distance apart, toes up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale to lengthen, lower the beam to the body. Exhale, nod the chin, spider, pull the fingers forward, top the knee down. Inhale to hold and exhale, recruit abdominals, squeeze the glutes and lengthen through the spine. Inhale and exhale, nod the chin, spider, pull the fingers forward. Inhale, hold and exhale, recruit the abdominals, squeeze the glutes and lengthen through the spine. Inhale and exhale, nod the chin, spider, crawl the fingers forward, reach past the feet. Inhale to hold and exhale, recruit abdominals, squeeze the glutes and lift it up. Now, bend the knee. Hip flex and stretch. Tuck that tailbone for me, posterior tilt, and then stretch. Push the hips to the front for me. Lengthen through the spine, shoulder blades slide together down the back. Very, very nice. Then bring the hands down. And then from there, bring the bum back. Keep the feet down, keep the toes down. Lift the sit bones up to the ceiling. Slide the shoulder blades together down the back. Stretch here in the hamstring, okay? The other side for me. Okay. Lengthen through the spine. Tuck that tailbone. Posterior tilt and push the hips forward. Lengthen through that spine. From there, bring the hand down next to the feet, press the feet down, bring the bum back towards the heel, but keep the toes down. Shoulder blades slide together down the back, lift the sit bones up to the ceiling. You want to stretch the hamstring, but keep that toes down, okay? Press into the pads of the hands and lean back as if you're pulling back on them, and they're kind of like little suckers that suck onto the mat. Breathe. And then release. Okay, from there, side bend, creep, 2 and then 1 forward. So first the legs are here in the middle of the thighs, like so. Side is like with the lines of the mat, hand is in the middle of the thigh here, palm is up, inhale to lift and exhale to just flex it over. So you bend onto the knee, hand and foot, lift up and exhale down. So inhale to lift, exhale to flex it over. Inhale to lift and exhale down. Now, full one is the legs further away, but the hand come back in line with the hip. So now up with the arm and then press the hands up and over of the legs, up to the ceiling, hand up and over and lift, and then bring it back down, other side. Very important for shoulder girdle. Okay, so there we go. Legs in line with the lines, feet in the middle of the thigh here, this hand is in line, middle of the thigh, palm up, inhale to lift. Make sure you've got a space for your knee, that it's softly landing. Inhale to lift and reach and exhale down. So you want to inhale, exhale, press away on the knee, hand and foot, flex over, hip up to the ceiling. Lift that arm, press away and bring it down now. Legs further away, hand back in line with the hip. Lift the arm up and exhale. Press that legs up, flex over, inhale and exhale. Okay, very good. Now from there, I want you to stand and you can grab your weights for me. So I want you just to put the one foot in front of the other one, like so. There we go. And now I just want you to breathe in. And you're going to exhale to look to the one side, inhale forward and exhale to the other side and bring it forward. Switch legs, switch feet. Balance, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, exhale, look to the one side, inhale to the middle. Exhale, look to the other side and inhale to the middle. Now I want you to turn to the front to face me. You're going to inhale And exhale to lift the leg, balance, close the eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And close, put the foot down. Keep your eyes closed, lift the knee, balance it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring the foot down, feet hip distance apart. Inhale. And exhale to nod the chin and roll it down with the weight to be down towards the floor. Swing the arms together and apart, together and apart. And then we stop and we inhale and exhale to press into the heels, squeeze the bum cheeks and roll it up. Lengthen through the spine, grow tall, lower rib into the body. Inhale and exhale to nod the chin and roll it down. Roll it down, hang the arms and the head. Swing the arms together and apart, together and apart. And breathe in and exhale to press in, heels, squeeze the bum cheeks and roll it up. Open up the chest. Deep shoulder rolls for me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. I think you've done lovely. And it was great to have you. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Power Mat at 10 o'clock. Okay, have a fabulous day. Love you loads.